We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. The Mets have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. The pitch. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
The next Cub up, Tommy La Stella. First offering on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. 2 hits in 7 tries. Ground ball left side. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High pop up. Rivera over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
You take a look at this lineup, Matty. One thing stands out, and that fact that they're at the bottom 3rd in on-base percentage. They don't put enough pressure on the defense to be successful. Sit back, waiting on too many guys to move the ball over the fence. And sometimes that puts too much pressure on one of your boys to have to be the hero.
Next up from New York, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Happ is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Addison Russell. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's 1 for 2. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike. Russell stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Reyes on to first, and they get them both. Into the box now, Chris Jimenez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Here's Jay Bruce now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Set to go now as Asdrubal Cabrera, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. First delivery to him on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and nice soft hands.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Batting seventh, third baseman,
Into the box, T.J. Rivera. As he'll take a look at ball one. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Rivera is retired, 2 down now. Next for the Mets, Kevin Plawecki try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. From the stretch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left to. Striding in once again, Bernard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again. But if there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. This is pulled into right.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Harvey, will step in to lead things off here for the Mets with the top of the order, Jose Reyes, to follow. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready for another chance? Juan Lagares. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. And there goes Reyes. Liner toward right center. And a perfect hit and run ball as that's into right field. A base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Happ has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Lagares runs. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
A base hit in his first trip. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away.
No runs on 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there with their first run, and it's at 3-2 now.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base opener.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the net.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Skied into straightaway right. La Stella is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Now at the plate, T.J. Rivera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is digging in, Chris Jimenez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Jimenez goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Bernard. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worrying about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. This one's down to third. Rivera picks it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy La Stella. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes set and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. So 1-1. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Bryant at third with 2 away. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. Adrian Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bernard moves over, 1 down. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Digging in once again, Juan Lagares. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and late reactions, and they got him. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Jason Vargas takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40, Jason
Ready with the
Vargas.
first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward singled homer run in his last time up. And that one stayed too low apparently. So far this season, Hayward brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, oof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
And he takes ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hayward is off at first with 2 away. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Ready once again, Brandon Nimmo earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Right fielder, number 19.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
From the stretch. but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Ready for another shot now, Chris Jimenez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0 and 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
2 down. Riding in once again, Tommy La Stella. So far 2 for 3 in this one. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Popped him up. Rivera over to his right, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ball. Next up for New York, Dominic Smith comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Dominic Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Pops this one up. Jimenez has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, T.J. Rivera. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Michael Conforto will move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas.
Michael Conforto.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
They'll go to Baez at second for the force. And
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0. with a 2-1 count now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Next for the count.
Here's Javier Baez. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Strike three, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. One left for the Cubs. Still tied. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Steve Cishek will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Ben Zobrist is also into the ball game, and still hitting the number 8 spot here. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Center fielder number 12.
Digging in once again, Juan Lagares. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. Cishek is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th.
Right fielder.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The count now at 2-1. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So in now for Chicago, Chris Jimenez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Bruce coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bernard. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. The 0-1. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Here's Tommy La Stella now, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. This is flared out towards second. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, Justin Wilson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Here's Jay Bruce now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's only 2 for 10. He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
That misses. 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding in as Dribble Cabrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under at half. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares moves over. 1 away. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
0-1 the count. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now batting, T.J. Rivera is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Edwards, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing was given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Yoenis Cespedes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And he struck him out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Fouled away. The 0-1. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there. Seth Lugo takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's Addison Russell, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. He drew a walk his first time up. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Zobrist, a 36-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy drafted.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Leading off to the match.
Ready once again, Juan Lagares.
Juan Lagares.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Happ is in pursuit. 1 out. Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing of the bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Here's a high pop-up. LaStella is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Chris Jimenez, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. This is in the air out to straightaway center, and Reyes will take this one for the first out.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Here's Tommy LaStella now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet?
And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Drilled to the right side. Smith ranges to his right, and he is out on the tag. Now we're got a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brian Gunzing enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Now playing left field and batting in the 5th spot, number 20.
First delivery to him on the way. Line softly out toward left center. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Todd Frazier come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Todd Frazier.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, T.J. Rivera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, a double play. So digging in now, Kevin Plawecki, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Chicago come out on top for their 30th